Some people liked him, a lot of people hated him. Where do you stand on player 432? Spoilers coming up for Squid Game The Challenge, obviously. I can't lie to you though, I am thoroughly enjoying it so far. And if you haven't watched, I most definitely recommend it, especially if this is your sort of thing. If you enjoyed the show, if you enjoyed Physical 100, and if you're thinking to yourself, what's Physical 100? It's on Netflix, watch that also. Player 432 is obviously a dickhead, especially when he says things like, I'm always competitive because Jesus had to compete. Brother, what? He said, I was chosen by God to win. Okay, brother. And he says things like, if you call me a frat boy one more goddamn time, I'm gonna put my hands of you when we get outside. However, I actually don't mind him. I actually like him. Not only do you need characters like him in a show like this to make it entertaining, but I also agreed with a lot of things that he said. He was like, why are you crying? Why are you crying right now? It's not that deep. Stop crying. What? Focus on the task. He's driven, he's a winner. I don't mind him. I don't mind him at all. Obviously, he's brash, he's arrogant, which rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Not only inside the Squid Game, but in the world. Though he may be a dickhead, he is not an idiot and he is not spineless. And especially in a game like this, people who don't stand up for themselves and people who are idiots, I dislike them much more than people who are dickheads. And how he ended up leaving the game was a bit lame, a bit anticlimactic, a bit unfair. However, he still would have got voted out in a later round anyway. Which brings me to one of my biggest qualms with the show. You could come first in every single challenge, execute it perfectly, and yet you could still go home for some random reason that's completely out of your hands. I know there's always that chaos factor, but whoever ends up winning the Squid Game challenge, a big portion of that is on luck, not merit. And of course, again, there's always going to be an element of luck. But as it stands right now, the percentage is a bit too high for me.